Measuring a cozy 24.6 by 29.5 feet, this enchanting countryside cottage looks as though it was born directly from the rugged landscape it inhabits. The facade is a masterful display of heavily textured fieldstone and towering chimneys, crowned by a steeply pitched slate roof designed to shed heavy seasonal snows, encircled by rambling dry stone walls and a flock of grazing sheep. The exterior paints a picture of a serene, storybook escape. Spanning a precise 23 by 36.1 feet, this exterior elevates pastoral living with its striking Gothic Revival architecture, defined by elegant pointed archways, steep blue slate roofs, and ornate stone finials. The smooth, light-colored block masonry provides a highly refined contrast to the organic, winding gravel paths and the lively flock of sheep grazing by the garden pond, creating a perfectly balanced, picturesque estate. The interior is an absolute masterclass in seasonal storytelling, where the vibrant oranges, ochres, and deep woods of the furnishings perfectly echo the autumn forest outside. This incredible warmth is skillfully balanced by the continued use of cool, powder blue window casings that act as picture frames, pulling the golden exterior light deep into the stone-walled rooms. From the sun-drenched crafting room overflowing with colorful yarns to the incredibly cozy, fire-lit living spaces, the home is a perfect study in designing for natural light and emotional comfort.